It is all come down to this. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. My phone has been blowing up with people excited for this conclusion. Centers are gliding into center, and you can feel the tension here in the building. Puck is dropped in. Here we go in this playoff contest. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Now over to Rantanen.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it.
And just like that, it's a 1-0 hockey game.
Well, it started like a freight train just steamrolling their opponent, James. I mean, they really dictated right from the onset of this game. That tells me one thing. They were prepared coming in. This is such a beautifully executed goal, but it's all in the past, James, knowing exactly where everyone is on the ice. You have to have the hands to be able to distribute a puck like this, but how about the vision? How about scanning? How about processing where everyone is? This is unbelievable from start to finish.
New York's aggressive forecheck results in a quick lead and just moments into this one, Cheryl.
Yeah, and they really were urgent right off of the face-off, and it looks like their opponents in quicksand, almost stunned, if you will, James, because they're just coming at them on all cylinders, and they executed early in the first period. I mean, they're dictating the pace, and they've got their opponent on their heels right now.
Toronto's going on the attack as they gain the zone. New York's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Blows them up on that hit. Rantanen's taking it from his own end. There's an injection of energy with that hit. With possession along the wall. New York's got control of it now from their own end.
Coaches will always tell you, right from the onset of a game, right from puck drop, you want to make sure you're on your toes and you physically engage to get into the game right away. Well, that hit right there, that is physically engaging, all right. You can see the entire bench lights up with that one.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. New York's up 1-0. Passes it over! What a phenomenal stop by the goaltender there! Rossi's won it off the faceoff. Picks up the puck in his own end. Puts it in deep. Sends a pass over. Feeds it to Brown. Drives it to the crease. Oh, what a save with the glove by Ascaro. There's a blast. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Sometimes we have no time to think and make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Puck dumped in and the forwards go for a change. Loses his balance on the play. Oh, a little cat burglar-like play with the stick. Nicely done. Shot. Misses wide. New York's got possession of the puck. Here they come. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Picked up along the wall by Brown. The Infamous have gained control of the puck in their own zone. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. And that's a smart heads-up play by Slavkovsky. New York's grabbed a hold of the puck. Moves it to Samoskevich. And that's picked off by O'Reilly. Raquel's got it along the wing. An easy save by Ascaro.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving. You're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck. But his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
Pucked away from danger.
Thompson's made an excellent stop, and this has got to feel good. It just gives you the confidence to push on and have presence within the crease, especially when it's your first playoff game.
Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Here's a short pass to Siegenthaler. From center, they get into the attacking area. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Greg. Handles the pass from the right wing. And he takes the feed. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Takes the pass from the left wing. He got all of that one. Taken along the wall by Greg. And it's tipped away. Feeds it down low. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off.
Well, you play the game differently depending on the situation. When you're up, you got to know it, and you got to game manage, and you got to puck manage. That turnover, coach isn't going to like that one at all.
Past the midway mark of the frame, we got a 1-0 game to this point. Beatles won the draw, and they'll look to set up. Dishes it off. Fantastic save. Quick feed to Yossi. Stamkos plays it against the boards. New York's got a hold of the puck. Slides it on over to Gray. And now he tries to get it across to Kapanen. Looks to get the puck over to Yossi. Taken by Malkin. And he takes the feed. Yossi's got it in the offensive zone. Just a simple save by Askarov. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. The Trappers still have time to get back into it here in this first period. They've had the opportunities, just can't score. Off the draw, they take possession. Looks to pass it to DeBrusk. Toronto's got the puck. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Puts it on net. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Oh, what a chance wide.
Well, this is frustrating, James. You do everything to get to the right position. You put yourself in a grade A scoring area, and then you miss. That's frustrating.
From the neutral zone now. And he takes the dish. Cousins plays it into the offensive zone. Great poke check on the reach. Toronto's got the puck in their own end. Grabs control of it at the point. Here's a blast! Scores! That's how you put it in the back of the net!
They come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts. You know it's a hard shot when the goaltender gets a big piece of it, but it still trickles in.
Toronto saving it up right before the end of the first period. So what becomes the message now in the locker room, Cheryl?
Well, you want to start the second the way you finished the first, right? And I think that's the pivotal thing is you want to make sure that you have urgency right from puck drop. And sometimes you don't want that break, James, because you're coming off of a shift. You score a goal. You want to keep it going.
Along the wing up the neutral zone. Here's a shot. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
With the steal. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Toronto's got it in their own zone. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Inside the final minute of the first here. New York's got it along the wall. And he loses control here. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves. And we'll get a breather here with offside to call. Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. Kelly's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? There's the horn for period number one as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us.
Will shoot a puck from steroids to try and win an exciting prize.
Period number 2 set to go here. Officials moments away from dropping the puck. Well, let's see who comes out hungrier here in this second as we are still tied. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up for the first 20 minutes?
New York's got to find some rhythm in this game, James. From an offensive standpoint, they haven't generated a lot, and if they want to break the tie, they've got to start putting shots to net.
Works it across to Bedard. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Slides it across. Big time stop.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Bedard's going off for a pair for cross-checking.
Now this is such an obvious call for the official, undisciplined. Once the arms extend, you're going to get the cross-checking call.
Looking to clear the defensive zone. And they get the puck out, and they needed that.
They certainly did. This PK unit has been on fire. They get the clear. That's 1. You kill valuable time. That's 2. And now 3, you can contest the entry. That's a great play all the way around.
Toronto's got the puck shorthanded. New York's got the puck. Here's a shot. Block shot.
Well, if you want to be on a PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots. And he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. O'Reilly's side still shorthanded here as they slide in for the faceoff. Toronto's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. New York's got it now. And that's knocked away by DeBrusk. New York's got it from behind the net. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And the puck is cleared.
Well, you can see the entire PK unit. Their heads are on a swivel, straight line skating, and they're able to get that puck. And because they're looking and aware, they're able to find the white ice and get it 200 feet down.
Chance to reset here on the draw, this man advantage. Nice job tying up his opponent. Moves it quickly over to Rantanen. Broken up at center by O'Reilly. Toronto's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. And they'll dump it in. Quick pass across to Tkachuk. Solid effort by the penalty-killing unit as the power play comes up empty.
Well, I really like this PK unit, James. Just working in sync, almost as if they're on a pendulum or a string together, knowing exactly what the other is going to do. And the reason they're still tied.
Scooped up along the wall by Bedard. Passes on over to Fantilli. Quick pass to Rantanen. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. We got a whistle offside to call.
We always talk about regular season play and playoff season play, right? You know that it's going to be different. It's a harder, it's a heavier style, which is why you need certain components within your team, the physical style of play, to be able to be successful. That hit right there is telltale that they came ready to play.
Monahan's won the draw at center. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Moves it to Granlund. Sends it out in front. And he denies that. Great opportunity there. Sacrifices the body to block that in front. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. Still lots of time left in the period. We are all tied up in this one. Good heads-up play to sneak in there on the tie-up and come up with the puck. Scores! And that's his first goal of the postseason ever. And he'll take it.
It's much needed too, James. You get to the playoffs, you want to make sure that your teammates have trust in you and you have trust in yourself because you want to be an impact player. That's a nice start. Well, this is exactly what we mean by active stick, James, but you have to be in great positioning defensively to be able to make this poke check. But I love the way that he gets on it, or he activates right away, recognizing that he's got the puck, and he takes it and he scores.
Toronto's gone up by 1 here in the second period.
It's been a lot of hard work and heavy lifting to get to this point, just to get that 1-goal lead, James. Not only do they want to hold on to it, they want to extend it now.
Takes a shot. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Askarov.
Well, this is such a quick shot that comes from the slot that you have to have good reflexes to be able to make that glove save.
Toronto's coaches were preaching lots of shots on net, and they have done it and lead as a result here in the second. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Sandusky. Big time stop there.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Here's a short pass to Brodin. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Hito's carrying it ahead. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Tries to feed it over to Slafkovsky. Levels him with the hit. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Gets a glove on it. Wow, what a stop by Askarov. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Toronto's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Quick feed to Rossi. And that pass attempt is deflected. Kicks off the coverage. One shot frees the puck up. New York's gained possession along the boards. Grabbed along the boards. And it's in the net. That's a goal. They're going to count that one.
Oh, that's a really tough goal, James. You can see the frustration on his face and the body language. Just thinks he lost track of it as it found the back of the net.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. New York's won it. Dishes it to Sherwood. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Moves it quickly over to Sherwood. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. The Trappers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. Passes it in front. And that chance is blocked. Samoskevich is swooping in on the attack. Skates in behind the cage. Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Pass across to Granlund. He got all of that hit. Flips it up the net. Denied by the goaltender. New York's got a hold of it against the wall. Through the neutral zone and along the boards. Here they come. Bouchard's got the puck. Oh, and comes up with nothing on the play. Denies that opportunity. Slides it diagonally to Martoni. Fires it on net. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there. The centerman glide into position. Toronto's won the draw and they'll go to work. And he takes the pass. That's blocked. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. The Trappers will play it from the defensive zone. Yossi's into the offensive zone now on the attack. New York's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Toronto's gained possession. Moves the pass in front. And that's blocked in front. And he was ready for that one.
Ascarov's been dialed in right from puck drop, James. I mean, he's made the key saves that he's need to make, and it's all about for a tender managing the momentum swings of the game, and the timeliness of the saves have really given his team an opportunity.
Scores! It's in the back of the net, and it comes from an unlikely source because that's his first career playoff goal.
Well, he's been relentless, James, in this playoffs, and you know what? He's found a way to find the back of the net. That's going to be a huge confidence boost for himself and his teammates. I'd like to call this a quiet shot, James. What that means is the goaltender can't see it. So he's listening for it, and it buzzes right by him because he cannot catch up to it, can't find it with his eyes, and can't find it with his body.
Toronto's jumped in front by a goal here late in period number 2, and they have weathered the storm here, Cheryl, but they've got in front.
No, it isn't over yet, but they certainly are in a good position with the lead heading into the intermission, James. Now it's about staying the course, playing confident, managing the puck, and getting it done.
Slides the puck over to Robertson. Shot! Oh, he didn't get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net. Quick pass to Craig. With some open space here in the neutral zone. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Grabs the puck in the slot and maintain possession. Big save in front.
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
The Trappers gain control of the puck against the wall. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Here's a shot. Big time stop with the glove.
Ascarov's made an incredible save there. I'm not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that. But he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
Toronto's been the better team tonight, and they lead as a result late in the second. New York's won the face-off deep in their own end. And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next. Both teams seem fresh after that second intermission. We're ready to drop the puck on period number 3. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
New York's got to have a fresh start in this third period, James. They haven't been urgent, and they've been chasing the entire game. And I could tell that right from puck drop in the first period. They weren't urgent off of the faceoff. They weren't where they needed to be. And it's looked like that all game long. They need to change it now if they want to get back in this one.
Quick shot! Oh, breaks it off the outside of the iron. Thought he had the corner, but clearly not.
The Trappers' lead in this game doesn't get extended, and man, they would have loved that one for the extra cushion, but it goes off the post and out.
Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Through center along the wing. Here's a chance. Gets a piece of it with the glove.
Marconi's last chance is going to ring off the post here, James. He is frustrated, looking up at the stands, up at the sky right now. He can't believe he didn't put it in the net.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. 3-2 is where we sit. It's a 1-goal game in what has been a very fun contest to this point. Bouchard's moving the puck through his own zone. Picked up along the boards by DeBrusk. And he can't find the net.
And I like everything about this play until the finish, James. It's all about creating. That's exactly what happens. And then the puck is looking a little fine as it makes its way towards the net. And it misses.
Here we go. Odd man rush here. Moves it to Slafkovsky. Carries the puck inside the neutral zone. Here's a short pass to Rossi. Moves around along the half wall. Shot! And he comes up with it. Picked up along the wall by Cousins. And he fights off another save.
Well, he has been under siege, and I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves, one after another.
Taken along the wall by O'Reilly. Great save by Askarov. Fires away. Blocked in traffic. New York's moving it up the ice. Quick feed to DeBrusk. New York's got the puck against the boards. Scores! Rips it off the pipe and
Almost hitting a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in. I love when offense is generated from below the goal line. All of the coverage is facing the puck, and you get...
infamous have come out like gangbusters in the third, and we are tied.
Well, nothing better than getting the equalizer to set the sails in the right direction, and you can feel the urgency in their game right now, and you know that they've made the adjustments that they talked about with the staff, and man, have they come out really strong in this third.
Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Oh, and he's dialed in tonight. What a save on that one. What's on that? Locks him. Nice zone entry from the middle. Quick feed down low. And that's a smart heads-up play by Malkin. New York's got control of it now from their own end. Moves it quickly over to Miller. Here they are on the attack. They score! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift. You can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down. Well, I can't tell you how many times this has happened to me, James. As the puck is coming towards you, it winds up hitting you and goes off. It goes the other way, fools the goaltender who doesn't have a chance.
The infamous have upped the intensity here in the third period, and they have taken a one-goal lead.
The ante hasn't been upped, hasn't it? Because they know that the game is almost over, James. But guess what? When you look at the clock, there's still some time. And whenever there's time, your opponent can creep back in. So it's about being conservative in some areas and being aggressive in others.
And now it's grabbed by Rantanen. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. Grabs it in his own end. Takes the feed at the point. Quick shot. Too many bodies in the way. Up along the wing. Now the puck escapes the zone, and they'll be forced to tag up. Shot! Oh, just got a piece of that one. What that close to keep it out. Oh, he missed the net. Oh!
That's going to be frustrating, James. You work so hard in your possession to get those looks. They're dangerous, and then you don't capitalize. That's a huge miss.
Past the midway mark in this period. New York's been the better-looking team over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on this one-goal lead. And they take possession after the defensive zone face-off. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. The Trappers continue to trail here in the third period, despite being the busier team offensively tonight. Bedard's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do.
The coach and team reminding each other that they
Scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. If you're going to pick off a puck, you got to be close enough to the play, and you have to have a sense of anticipation, know where it's going to be going. And he does that beautifully and is able to finish it off with some pretty nice finesse.
The Trappers' perseverance pays off as we are tied here in the back half of the third.
Perseverance, you said it, just finding a way to get it done and stick with it. That's what they've done, and they found themselves here. They've got the equalizer now. It's a matter of now attacking and finding a way to get on top.
And that one's turned aside. Slides the puck over. Toronto's in transition. Takes a shot. Oh, he kind of struggled with that one, but he got just enough to keep it out. Looks to set up at the point now. Shuts him down. They've really got him on their heels here now. Save made by the keeper. And there's the whistle. Goaltender will give his team a much-needed rest. We're going to time out on the ice here, allowing for both coaches to strategize and come up with a couple of plays here. More than half the period has expired. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Passes over to Bouchard. Skates across the blue line.
I've really enjoyed this game tonight, James. It's been tight, it's been fast-paced, defensively structured, and you never know which way it's going to end.
Receives the pass. New York's got possession of the puck. Moves the puck across to Sherwood. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Great stop by Thompson. Angles it over to Carlson. Here's a shot. Way too much congestion. That's a great hits-up play by Carlson. Moves it over to Sherwood. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Moves the puck along the half wall. Right on the doorstep. Ascarov's got it, and he's going to hang on as we get a whistle.
Well, he's been dialed in right from puck drop, and he has been under siege, James. Nice job to hold on to that puck. Now they can hit the reset button.
In the final moments of this period, we got a tie game. The Trappers win the faceoff. Oh, a clutch save!
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Oh, they'll be forced to start over from center as the puck leaves the zone. The Trappers gain possession along the wall. Quick pass to Frank Tilly. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Fires it! Denies him on the one-timer! Oh, what reaction! Oh, and he stopped that one, too.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
On-man rush! Denied by Thompson!
They could be in the lead handedly here, but it remains tied.
Moves it to Forsling. Tries to get it to Robertson. Pushes it across to Slafkovsky. New York's got the puck in their own end. Cousins brings it in. New York's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Thompson's got the puck, and he's going to hang on.
Forsling's a little frustrated right now, and I can understand it. I mean, he's got a high-danger look, and he just rips it off of the post. It's a game of inches.
A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Kelly's won the draw and they're on the attack. Into the offensive end now. Takes the feed. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Look at that. There's the horn, and we are still evened up. That means we got a little bonus time. OT action is just around the corner. The moment of truth has arrived. Overtime is set to go. Sudden death overtime is underway. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Picks up the puck. Oh, it's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Tosses it to Rantanen. Back to the point it goes. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Coughs up possession of the puck. Handles the pass. Stops that one with a kick save. Scores! It is all over! The King comes up with the overtime winner to seal the deal.
And his first overtime winner in the playoff, James, is an unbelievable play and the confidence to execute. This is going to be a memorable moment for a very long time.
Two teams that give and then it comes to this. I love it.
I love it as well, James. I mean, whether you're on the winning side or respect for your opponent who battled over and over with you through this series.